Hello, I am Akash. I am going to discuss some physics problem related in JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. For example, one of this problem came in JEE Advanced 2015 in paper 1 from chapter electrostatic, the concept of force and field. Now I'll read this question, and the question is already given in the video.
The figures below depict two situations in which two infinitely long static line charges of constant positive charge density lambda are kept parallel to each other. In their resulting electric field, point charges q and minus q are kept in equilibrium between them. The point charges are confined to move in the x direction only. If they are given a small displacement about their equilibrium positions, then the correct statements are option A, both charges execute SHM. Option B, both charges will continue move in the direction of their displacement. Option C, charge plus Q executes SHM while minus Q continues move in the direction of its displacement. Option D, charge minus Q executes SHM while plus Q continues moving in the direction of its displacement.
Let us see the diagram and the discussion of the question itself. Now suppose lambda, it is given in the diagram that lambda is the linear charge density of infinitely long wire, and a test charge plus Q is situated at the equilibrium point, and this is situation number 1. And now the second situation is that same lambda and lambda, but this time minus q charge is placed at the equilibrium position. Now the question is that suppose this q charge is slightly displaced along x-axis, either in positive x direction or either in negative x direction. And similarly, if minus q charge is displaced either in positive x direction or in negative x direction, can these charge execute simple harmonic motion, or these charge moves along the direction of the displacement? This is the question. Now how we will approach to this problem? The first problem is related to SHM condition, and the second problem how we can define to solve this SHM problem. As we know that to perform any particle, to perform simple harmonic motion, we must have the restoring force minus kx, or you can say k delta x, in form of where x is the displacement of the particle from the mean position, and where f is the restoring net force acting on the particle, and k is what we know as SHM constant. Now first of all, we have to check this condition for both the charges plus q and for minus q. Now let us start how we can check this. For plus q charge, we have, for this charge, suppose this charge is at a distance, say r, suppose r distance from plus a, and suppose the name of this b. If this plus q charge is at a distance of r from infinite long wire a, and as it is in the midpoint, then it must be also at a distance r from b. Now if suppose I displace this charge, suppose this charge is at here at the equilibrium position. Now what I done here, I just displaced it to point delta x, displace it to delta x towards right. Now in this, at this point, we have to calculate the net force. What are the net force here? Let us see. First force Fa, which is acting on positive charge q towards positive x direction, or you can say I cap, and for B it is act in negative x direction, minus I cap. Why? Because this linear charge density produce electric field at this point, and due to electric field this charge experienced a force. Now we have to calculate the force due to A and force due to B, and the net force due to A and B, and what we have to integrate here is that if these forces are directly proportional to the displacement delta x itself or not. If this is happening, then we can say that this particle is actually producing SHM, simple harmonic motion, will execute simple harmonic motion. Now Fa, force is must be equal to electric field, suppose this point electric field times q. Now this is in a direction I cap. Now what is the electric field? Electric field at point this one, as we know that electric field due to infinitely long wire is sigma by lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught x. In this case x is r plus delta x, r plus say delta x times q I cap. And what is force due to B, Fb, that must be equal to similar form E times of charge q, but the direction of this in this case is negative of x axis, that is minus I cap. No, the form for here is 2 pi epsilon naught. And what is the position of charge from B? The position of charge from B is r minus delta x. This is my r. Now the charge is slightly displaced towards B, then its distance from B is r minus delta x. It becomes r minus delta x times q, and that is minus I cap. What we have to done here, just add. We have to add Fa and Fb. Then now we have to find out the resultant of this force. Then we have to add these forces. Now add the two force. F net must be equal to Fa plus Fb, as we can see here from equation 1 and equation 2. Just add these terms. What we obtain is lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r plus delta x times q minus lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r minus delta x times q, and that is I cap. As this is a vector addition, as this term in the direction of Fa is positive x axis, that is I cap, and the direction of Fb towards the negative x axis, that is minus I cap. That's why here is plus term and here is the negative term come into this equation. Now solve this equation, we get F net, that must be equal to lambda q 2 pi epsilon naught, lambda q 2 pi epsilon naught are common in both the terms, so we can take it common from both the terms. The left with 1 by r plus delta x minus 1 by r minus delta x of I cap. Now we just have to solve this equation. Lambda q by 2 pi epsilon naught r minus delta x minus r plus delta x whole divided by a plus b into a minus b. We can simply write r square minus delta x square I cap. Now we have lambda q by 2 pi epsilon naught r minus delta x, again minus r and minus delta x, then r and minus r cancel out, r minus delta x minus r minus delta x by r square minus delta x whole square I cap. Now we can simply these terms plus r and minus r get cancel out, and we left with the terms minus delta x minus delta x. It means minus twice delta x, minus twice delta x. Now then the net force on plus charge, F net on the plus charge will get minus 2 lambda q by 2 pi epsilon naught r square minus delta x whole square and delta x times of I cap. Now, according to the SHM condition, the net force is directly proportional. These all terms are constant and directly proportional to the negative of the displacement. Negative of the displacement as we displace the charged particle by delta x. Now, what we have left here, the condition of SHM. It means that positive charged particle will execute simple harmonic motion, as from the above equation we will get that the condition for simple harmonic motion. Now, the options are here. Option A, both charge execute simple harmonic motion. We will not solve about minus q charge, but for positive charge it must show simple harmonic motion. Now, option B, both charge will continue move in the direction of their displacement. Now, the option B simply does not apply to this conditions. Now, option C, positive q execute SHM while minus q continues moving in the direction of its displacement. Now, look at option C, plus q execute SHM. It is correct according to this equation. Now, check for minus q. Now, and what about, and option D is minus q execute SHM and plus q continue to move in the direction of displacement. Now, check for the second one, that is for minus q charge. Now, what we have in the second situation, the condition are same, lambda and lambda, suppose say A and this is B, and minus q charge is placed here, say r distance from both infinitely long conducting wire. If suppose I displace this minus q charge towards delta x, say towards delta x in positive x direction, that is, suppose if here this point minus q charge I displaced it to a positive x direction, delta x. Now, what will happen? It is closer to B and farther to A. Now, force on A, as we know that negative charge, force on A will towards negative axis Fa, and that due to force B is towards positive x-axis. Now, what will here, Fb is simply, by diagram we can easily find out Fb is greater than Fa, because the electric field at point say P is due to B is greater than electric field at point P due to A, due to which a net force is generated at negative charge, and it will move in the direction of the net force. Hence, negative charge, simple we can say negative charge moves in the direction of the displacement, You can easily solve it in a similar way. Now, the option C is the correct one, in which it is given that positive q start SHM while minus q continue moving in the direction of its displacement, and this is the required answer.